Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Subtle Energy, and welcome back to the second episode on the SubtleCraft server. Today, I'm starting work up there, in the iron farm. So, actually let me just show you the progress of the villager breeder. I'm not sure how much it was complete when I last showed you on the previous episode, but what I do know is it's working extremely well now. It's currently disabled, so the way what you disable it, this is just an access route. You put dirt on top to make it work, or any block, but I put dirt on because it's easiest to mine. Any solid block, and then take it off when you don't want it to work. So right now it's disabled, so the guy's going to be farming but not doing anything. And as you can see, we have a fair few. The problem is, right, you have to disable this before you unload the area. Otherwise, the baby's AI won't work. But if you are 128 blocks away, I think it is. And if you are, then he won't move, and he'll be stuck standing there. And then he won't grow up. He'll grow up stuck inside, and it won't work. So, yeah, he'll just get overcrowded. You can see most of when Mumbo ever attempts to build that in season 4 many times. He always has the same problem. That's why. So yeah, I'm going to start work on the iron farm. I should probably tell you whose it is. It's GruvaGuy's design, which is his 14 village self-stacking design, which is, you know, it's kind of a medium level because I'm the only one right now actually. But it's sort of a mid-ground between super duper lots of stuff, like one of Tango's designs, or even his Gruva's own 64 village design, and the super slow ones. So it kind of adds a bit of a mid-ground. So I'll get work on the first section of the framework. This, by the way, where the drop sheet's going to be. And then I'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. Well, not for me, it'll be like probably 20 minutes for me because it's going to take ages. Right, so I've built the framework for some of it. And now I need to get on with placing the doors, which should be a load of fun, I'm sure. Yeah, well, I'll get on with them. And then I'll catch you when I've placed in all those doors and those sets. And when I'm moving on to the redstone and the other the villagers. I don't want to work with them, but oh well. I'll catch you in a minute then. So I've got quite a bit done so far. I've put in all the doors, which if we sneak over you can see them. Well, most of the doors. There's a few more to put on like the external areas. Obviously we've also got some of the redstone in. I'm just in the process of placing it, but on this side I've done this section of redstone anyway, as you can see, which is rather nice. And I nearly died. Anyway, I'm going to continue doing this, but one thing I just realised, I might have to take down some of this hill. I mean, I was going to call it a mountain, it's not really a mountain. I should probably see, but because I'm not sure about it, I know there's a thing which pokes out from one side. I have a feeling it might be that side, in that direction. So I've just got a little bed so I can stay safe, but I'll catch you when I've done some more progress. So, despite having lots of technical problems with the actual server, unfortunately, should be fixed by tomorrow, I'm actually nearly done. Or at least I'm doing a lot of the redstone now, which is, see, that's what I mean by server issues, and that's not my side. See, we've got good connection. It's to do with for some reason the tick rate is possibly because of the hot day. Anyway, I won't talk about that. So yeah, so I'm just going to continue working on it. It should be done reasonably soon. Actually, I still haven't got the villagers in, which would be the worst thing. But the breeder's just over there, so we'll have to AFK for a while to get the villager breeder enough. But we have like 15 to 20 already, and we only need 22, I'd say. So yeah, doing fine. Catch you in a minute. So I think I've got all the redstone done. It looks like it. I've just been doing a couple of tests. There was a couple of problems, like I'd put that torch tower in the wrong place, which took a while. I've also been lighting it up. It took a while to fix, but it's the next day, by the way, and we've got a server without any problems. So yes, I ended up deciding actually it wasn't worth the hassle of trying to host your own server, so I'm actually just renting one on the internet. That sounded like a really, really old-fashioned, like, I don't know what I'm talking about sort of, sentence. Which I probably don't, but, you know, I try. If I can do an amazing pearl throw through there. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm all the way over here now. Great, I'm stuck. That was weird. Right, so I've cleared out all the netherrack and all the scaffolding and stuff. This is the button, by the way, to reset. And it gets slightly laggy when you start resetting it. But yeah, basically what it does is the only villages and things left. What should happen is these pistons should slowly extend one by one, and same on this side, inverse. Which might I say is a really, really clever way of sorting this thing out. You know, with this weird system, which works really well. Like, seriously. Really, this one extends by one, and then as this one goes down, they extend more and more. Whereas on the other side, the signal strength goes up, and so they extend this way instead. It's really clever. The drop chute's not finished either. I should probably get on and do that first. Are we gonna die? Yes, we are. I was not actually expecting that, but thankfully I used my intuition and slept just there, so I can just grab my stuff. So yeah, I'll catch you when I've... NX has actually said he might help me with the villagers, which would be helpful. He's currently online, so I might ask him in a minute. He's very kind about that. Should probably just chuck down this empty shulker box. Because we need to get, like 10 in there, 10 in there, 1 in that glass thing, and 1 in that glass thing. You can't really see it. There. So I need to line these up and get it straight up. There we go. Also, yeah, I can have enough. So I'll catch you when I've got some more progress done, I guess. So I'm just in the process of building the bridge for the minecart track to go along, because I think that's probably the safest way of transporting them. So 1 in there, 10 in both of the ones hidden over there, and 1 in there. Which, I mean, it's going to be annoying, but, I mean, it could be worse, to be honest. I'm also super short on powered rails. Like, I've used all of them already. I'm going to push them across the flat, but I think just to make sure I can get across. And I'm super short on blocks as well. And I don't have any of the pearls. It's going well so far. Okay, I'll keep you updated. I'm just going to probably build more of a bridge. There we go. Have I got any more scaffolding blocks? Nah, I'll use this. And pearls. So I like to keep my stuff organised with different colours and food and pearls, everything on me. It just helps. I should appreciate them because I don't like odd numbers. There we go. I've personally found the best way to do it is to stand about here. Oh, I should probably sleep first. Anyway, I'll get more done and then come back to you. Well, that's great. We're about that much short. I have to go and craft up some more. Don't have any iron though. I don't think I do. I'll have to pop over and check because rails are expensive. I should probably make myself some more powered rails actually as well. So yeah, I'll catch you done some more crafting, and soon we'll be finished. I guess I should probably invest all my iron because remember, I will get it all back out again. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. I had not realised I had so much gold. This should probably be not too difficult. Let me just craft that up. I'd be careful to not craft too many powered rails. 24, I'll just go 30, that's a nice round number. So I like to store my ores and stuff in this sort of format. So you have this, the block, and then this, it keeps it nice and compact. So that shouldn't be like that. That should be like that. As you can see, I do the same with redstone. I've got quite a bit of redstone. Well, I've used quite a lot of it for that and for other things. But I have a deal with NX because he's not so much of a redstoner. So I can't remember what I gave him. But, well, whatever I gave him anyway, he's permitted me to a lifetime supply of redstone. So, or maybe I'm gonna give him a mini bit when I get one, and when I get one, I can't remember. Anyway, basically, I should have free redstone forever and ever. Which craft these into blocks actually, so I can use them. Anyway, back in a while. So we're ready for the test of the villager transport system number 1. This is for the first one over there. I'm going to then build the other one over there, and then we'll do the mass one afterwards, because I might have to AFK. Oops, to grab myself a few more villagers, because as you can see, we've got a fair few, and there's a few more hidden in here. Oh, I've just remembered actually. See that dirt building there? There's more hidden underground, so we'll be fine. So yeah, how should I do this? I guess I should probably just build up a little frame for them to force them one by one into here. Although that might be slightly difficult. Yeah, I'm becoming a villager now. Anyway, too much time spent around them, I guess. That should work. See, this is why I prefer to use stairs, so I can actually push them up properly. No. Back that way, mate. Should probably heal up. Seriously, villagers are the most painful thing in the world. This is why one of the reasons I didn't want to do the iron farm particularly. Anyway, I'll see if I can get him up there, and then I'll catch you when I'm up there. So it turns out water is the way to go, apparently. I used water and it pushed away quite easily. Now I need to get myself out of here. That's not going to work, is it? Or it might do. Professional ender pearler. Alright, one at a time, please. That can apparently encourage them to move. And then we'll see. Okay, it is good. Right, 1 second. Let me just pop over here. Hello. Right. Okay. Passenger number 1, please. Oh, great. Come back! Okay, good. That's one of the reasons why I'm not installing that powered rail system, because, you know, I'll just lose them. Right. No. Okay, he took 2 hearts of damage. Not 2 ticks of damage anyway, I don't know how much to take. That should be him fine. I mean, once he's in there, he shouldn't take any more damage, so it doesn't particularly matter. I think he's walking himself, look. Sorry. Hay fever. Brilliant. Oh, that's because there's no rail there. That makes sense. Let me just bridge around you then, I guess. Right. One there, one there. Oh, we should just have enough. I'm working with villagers, I should probably sleep. Let me get this guy in and then I'll sleep. And then I'll catch you when I've got that guy in as well. And we're building the main track, I guess. Oh dear. I need to be aware of that for next time, because that could have been really bad. Yeah, he probably would have died from that height. Right, okay, mate. So we're going to need to push you into your hole. Come on. Yep. And F3 and B. Okay. That's helpful. We can see that it needs to go a bit this way. Oh, do they not go in? Right. Okay. That's how I'm going to solve it. Right, I'll try with another guy. The first villager is all in place, safely locked away. That's nice. Oh, NX just left with his second account. Anyway, I'm going to do the other one. It's actually, now that I've worked out a system, it's not too bad. I took him out of the minecart. I don't know if you have to or not, but also I don't really want to take the risk, and I'm too poor as well. So, for both those reasons, I've taken him out of the minecart. So actually, I don't need to destroy most of this, to be honest, you know. That bit is all complete. All I need to do is just take it over there, then over through there. And I should probably have enough, so yeah. Catch you with some more progress. So I've got the last guy going in now for this pod. I've done the 2 outer ones, so I just have the last pod to do. I'm waiting for him to move a bit in there, or at least move across because I can't really push him. And twice I've dug a hole here, like to get out and push the people. And twice they've jumped off and I've had to kill them. Because I believe they can't be in the vicinity if they're not in these pods. Or at least, again, I'm not willing to take the risk. There you go. Okay, I'll risk it, right? Come on, there we go, yeah. And that's all 10. Good. And I need to grab myself a glass block. So I've got to do this on the other side. It wasn't actually too difficult. The hardest ones, I think, were actually the outer pods. But generally, it's been just a bit of effort. Not too much work. I'm going to finish this off quickly. Then I'm going to actually go and grab myself some lunch and AFK over the time. See what sort of rates I can get. Back with you shortly. So I've just sent the last guy along. It's actually a coincidence. So from our old village breeder over there and the new one over there, of the ones that had currently been made, we literally had the right amount. We had a couple of spares, but they both fell down and had to kill them. So, because I don't want to take any risks, and I wasn't bothered to get them back up. I'm so lucky though that we have just the right amount. So, no. Ah. Yes. That should be the last guy. Right. I'm going to... Oh yes, that's the thing. I destroyed this redstone line. So I need to double check all the redstone and all that sort of stuff. Just double check probably the counting and... Although I think it should all be working correctly. I've checked all the things before. So hopefully, once I've cleared up the mess, I can press the button and it will work. Oh! Oh dear. I was getting so excited there. I'll get that one in as well. Then I'll be back. So the last one's in. Oh, here's an item, you can keep that. And I'm just gonna double check now because I doubt myself. I should be able to turn off F3. Actually, I'll keep it on just a second just to be able to make sure. Okay, I'll hide the hitboxes. But yeah, it seems to be done, so I'm going to press the button after I've cleaned up, and hopefully we should have an iron farm. That's the idea anyway. I've got no idea what the purpose of these guys are, and like why they move up and down. But, you know, it's not my, it's not my design, obviously. So overall, what we should check, actually wait to see if it works properly. So I'll clean up And yeah. So, final test is in. Getting a bit laggy, that's what we like to see. So, that seems to be all functional. I'm not entirely sure because you can't really see. Yeah, it will be a bit laggy. Can turn that off now though. That seems to be fine. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to pop into my AFK spot. And by the way, I just built literally just a hole there, so I just want to see if we can collect any iron golems. I'm going to go grab myself some lunch. So I'll come back with you sometime when I've had that. So I'm afraid I forgot to record it. Oh, hang on. They look a bit dodgy. If I reload the tracks, it should reload better. I forgot to record because I went AFK for a while. Got myself some lunch, which was very nice, by the way. And I came back and there were like 30 iron golems there, which is very good, considering I wasn't really for very long particularly. So I'm just smelting up some glass for the chute. I'll probably work on that now. But it seems to be really extremely rapid. I actually forgot to record, as I said, but seriously, I'll show you what I did. I just built a hole, and then yeah. So I'm very happy with it. My plan, which I don't think I've said yet, is that this drop chute here is going to go down, and underground here, it's going to be like one of the rooms in my base, and that will be where I have them like killed in there, which I think will be quite cool. Because I'm planning on kind of building a base around this plains area here, stretching right over around. So I've had some pretty cool ideas now. I mean, trying out my testing world. So I'm going to build a drop chute, see what I can come up with below ground, which will probably involve grabbing myself some cobblestone and some stone bricks and some in fact I'll show you my testing world, show you what I've come up with. Alright, so I'm over here in my building testing world, and you can see the progression like going this way, although I've returned back here and worked on this. But originally I built this room here. This was my original idea for the base. This sort of thing. It's a bit bland, to be honest, right? And I was picking out block pallets, and I actually built some of this path, which I thought was very nice. You know, this is the sort of path design I'm going to go for. Then I moved on to complete contrast, super plasticky. More, so this is just me testing out the floating sand, because it actually looks quite nice. You know? Anyway, it's a nice floating thingy. Not floating thingy, a nice simple room. And this was the one which I was like, this is final, this is what I'm going to do. It's very grey, minimal design. And then I tried putting chests in. And it looked like this. Which was my biggest problem with that. So I moved on, tried doing some I also tried inventing slabs actually first. Didn't quite get them to work, but you know, I've got them knee deep. As I put in boats on top. Quite glitchy. Quite a pain to make actually as well. Me just testing out different colours. So if I was going to do that design, this is how I was going to handle the levers, because I didn't like levers. As you can see, it's on, it's off, and it's quite a simple design. Here's how I'm going to do crafting tables, which is quite, again, a simple design. This is how I was going to handle chests, though. Which, I mean, it looks okay. But it's a bit of a pain to work with as well, because you can only have input from the top. Or, oops, I guess the side as well. Anyway, my plan is the original one. This sort of idea, but then I've added wood around it to make it feel like you have to obviously take just a very small snippet of it. But you know, I can easily store chests around. I want to kind of have these sort of eccentric looking chests. I don't want it. Sometimes there'll be even single chests and then double chests. And what I'm planning is having quite a small access to it, so maybe how hobber's feeding into mass storage behind. The reason is because I want it to look kind of. That should probably be something else. I'm thinking that. Yeah. So I want it to be simple, clean. Lots of leaves, you know, overgrown, sort of. I think this should be fun. I've been warbling on way too much now. I'll get on and just quickly build this drop chute. and the killing station, making it functional. And tomorrow, next episode should be a decorative buildy episode. Yeah, I'll show you that. So, I've just hit the button to reset it. So hopefully, once it's finished building, we should be getting some pretty decent rates. I built a little... Okay, we've got a nice zombie horde following us, that's great. I built a little AFK platform area there. Nothing too special on any level. So right now it'll be quite a slow farm because it's still booting up. But once we have all 14 of this and the other side loaded, because that's basically how this... Oh, it hasn't reset, that's weird. Yes, that's correct. That is slightly odd and very disturbing. We'll have to see about that. That might explain the slightly slower rates. I'll wait for it to reset, which takes a long time, and then see if I can work out the source of that problem. Unfortunately, that will have to happen. So, it's been quite a long episode actually, I've just realised looking over at the time. But, you know, sometimes these things will have to happen. So I'll fix this and AFK for the next episode actually, so I'll see if I can get this fixed for the next episode. But it is working, as you can see. We're getting a small bit of iron. Just certainly not the rates I'd like, because I think this side, so I'm guessing half of the villages, I don't know. Yeah, I'm guessing half the villages aren't spawning. So actually, you know what? I'll end it here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, you know the rubbish. And maybe if you want to subscribe, you can see the next episodes when they come out. Goodbye.